Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is fucking talking shit with Eagle, episode 486, Weedner World. How you guys doing? Thought I'd go ahead and at least kick this off because I do have some work to do tonight. I know I've said that last couple nights. Last night I didn't even get to do it at all, but I do have to do some tonight. Love the same time I seen Brittany Teasley's heart. Cheers, everybody. Mr. Smiley popping in here in a second. Go ahead and getting my chat popped up out there. Live chat, there we go. At least you guys are listening to some good music anyway while I was gone. Of course, that is slightly stupid. What's up? Who we got here? Of course, Brittany Teasley Studio, Ancient Soul, Jerome, Stony Creek, Voodoo Ultras, Plays Daily, Cheers, good morning. Whichever applies. Well, good morning to all you guys. I guess it applies to everybody. Cheers, how you doing? What are you smoking on? What about Bob TK? I like that little horn. I tried to play fucking saxophone probably about 4th grade. Didn't last long. Did not last long. Did not have bullets or the wind for it. Plus, it's a massive instrument. I just love that bad boy around. Cheers to those who do, man. An amazing instrument. Happy weekend to you guys too. I was on the fence of just not doing the show tonight and getting some work done, but then I was like, man, might as well keep it rolling, right? Might as well just keep it rolling. One way or another, it'll roll. Promise you, one way or another. Sky Sounds pretty good. Colombian still. Holy cow, I am not bullshitting about the appetite thing with this particular strain. Or pheno, I should say. Pretty good shit. Pretty good shit. Give me that. Goodness, this matcha. We got 13 currently watching. That's pretty awesome. Already 4 thumbs up. Not that matters to me, but seems to YouTube for one reason or another. So we only have one person smoking tonight. Did I see any special bunch sneak in? Cheers to you. Oh, I've seen this guy cake so far. Come on. I can't be the only one smoking. Hey. Send it, Mr. Smile a little. Hello. If Johnny can't see you pop on, who knows? Who knows what's up for tonight? Hillbilly Herb. Seen Jack Greenstock leaving some comments earlier today. Maybe he pop in. Always a pleasure either way. A little bit of Everlast, not one of my favorite ones here. Go to something we Lil Von Fox. Peyote Gorilla. Ooh, that sounds really good. Sounds like Who was that? Can't even think of the breeder's name. What's up, Rez? Dreamer 77 Double D Hillbilly Herb. I didn't already shout you out. Can't think of that name's name right now. Coma breeders. Coma, yeah. Not coma. Not, yeah, it's part of the confusion there. Top floor genetics. And hopefully soon enough we'll figure out what is exactly going on to see if we can get back to doing the spotlight episode. I miss those spotlights. They're coming back. They're coming back. Never fear. Still so many great people out there to talk to. So many great stories to be heard. Far from fun. If anything, they're just building in my absence. That's what I like to do. Cookies in the house. Ooh. I'll take it. Mimosa sounds good. Oh, smoke here. Oh no, mimosa times triple OG. Sounds good as well. And this was a great suggestion from Dick Rower. Suggested this to me way back when. Right into. What's up, Smiley?
How we doing?
Doing?
Been doing?
Two little tunes here, hanging out.
All right.
Things rolling.
Friday night.
Check. Yeah. How was your Friday?
It's good. Went by quick.
This whole week.
Seems like I didn't get half the shit done I was intending to, but whatever. There's always tomorrow, right?
That's what I keep telling myself. Man, I was supposed to do last night, same MO. I'm just gonna kind of fire things up and fade off and then back and get some work done, but be present, still take part. Never happens. So I did miss out on a little bit of work last night, and today I told myself I was going to do the same thing. Let's see if I get some work done. That shit is adding up. I keep telling myself, oh, there's always tomorrow, but tomorrow's adding up to the days that were already tomorrowed out.
Yeah.
If any of that made any sense.
No, it does, man. It piles up. You start putting stuff off. I get it. I totally get it. So, like today, I ran out of time and fucking got half the road trimmed up. So now tomorrow I was planning on doing the next row, and I got to catch up this one and then get on the next one.
It did
there, Edward Scissorhands that shit, man. You get fast when you got a lot to do. You get real fast at it.
I got some catching up, and then got a shitload of clones I should be taking. Something I must have been seeing things early, foreseeing the future there. Sergeant Pepper and Can Trooper in the house. Fruit cereal. Because I think I went a little heavy. Like it crept the last time. So even with the hiccup,
you got too many.
things are still good.
Maybe a
still
couple.
kinda-
Maybe a couple.
You remember that? Remember that seed pop not so long ago? Yeah, and
They're all
yeah,
they're all getting big now, huh?
yeah, they're coming around, coming around.
I just transplanted some tonight that were seed pop. So when I pop them, I put them in those little, I don't know, fuck, what's the name of them? The Easy Swap pots. So there's like a half size that's like solo cup size. And those work great usually for the seed. And then the only problem is you got to get them transplanted. Actually, they can get pretty big in there in that pot, but I like to get them transplanted.
Yeah, I don't like the roots to actually get too far around the cup. I don't find it to be detrimental, but if I can avoid that, you know what I mean? I think it does keep things rolling faster if you can stop the fucking roots from rolling around that cup where they can first continue. You can keep them reaching.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking people nice.
Huge difference. That's what, I don't know.
What's up, guys?
What's
What's
up,
up, man?
Nothing, just getting ready to do a dab. Been fucking washing forever, so I'm pretty tired. But I'm pretty happy that I at least got to catch you guys because it's been a while. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Oh, yeah.
Pretty good. How you been, bro?
Just been busting my ass, man, working, doing stuff for science, and then also helping out with a couple other people's gardens here and there. And I don't know, just trying to stay busy, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Sounds like you're doing a good job.
How are you guys doing?
Been well, man.
Staying busy. Staying busy.
That's good.
Yeah, busy's never a problem, right?
No, busy's good.
What are you smoking on? What are you getting ready to dab on?
It's this stuff called Great Fun. It's like I mean, it's not literally the name of the cultivar or anything, but it's a blend of I want to say 6 different cultivars. It was a trim run. I know there was like Blue Icy, some Great Gas, and I don't remember what other shit my buddy said, but it's really good. I like dabbing on it, and it's solventless, so yeah, it's pretty good. I'll show you guys actually.
It's lumpy myself.
There we go. Yeah, just some trim run rosin, but still pretty tasty. Gets me stoned.
Looks like the end of a nice ball jar there.
Yeah, getting towards the end of it. I think there's like a little bit under like a half zip or something in there. I don't know, but it's always nice when you have a good friend that'll take care of you because well, there's really not too many shops where I'm at, and not only that, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with a trim run. This is actually what I just got pulling out of here. Let's see here. Pull this fucker out. Sorry, I'm exhausted. So there's that one. That was the first pull. Next one. The second pull right there. That one dumped a lot more. So that was nice. And this is what I'm calling a little bit of dark storm because it's literally, what is it? I want to say this one's like 160 U or something like that. So that's just the tops right there. And then one more dark storm right over there. So let's leave it on the freeze dryer here for the night. come back tomorrow and get to work on some pressing.
Badass. Badass.
Yeah. This is my first run doing that. I've washed before, but I didn't wash like the way I washed today. I think before when I washed like, I don't know, like maybe like a QP and maybe 6 ounces. Today I washed like I don't know, a lot. A lot. So it was nice to be done. But it was all trim, so it was nice because it was something that was repurposed. I got really tired of buying rosin.
So are you hand washing or are you using a machine?
So today I did both. I did the little portable washing machine, and then I also did hand, because you know what? I really think like everybody's gonna have their own like preference on how they wash, right? So everybody's gonna kind of have their own opinion, and I figured, you know, what better than see what works for me and get my own data. And I will say, I did good with the machine, but I kind of enjoyed the hand wash a little bit more. Felt a little bit more.
Like enjoyed doing it more or enjoyed smoking it more?
Well, I haven't smoked any of it yet. It's all in the freeze dryer right now. It's gonna get pressed up probably either tomorrow or Monday. All depends on what the wife lets me do. But I was gonna say it's just more enjoyable to wash it with the hand wash. I felt like I got better pulls. I had a little bit better control as far as well, what I did was I grabbed like a recirculating pump, or like a sub pump, and then all the water that I was using when I ran it through the screens, I then repurposed that water and then put it back in the vessel, and then just opened the ball valve and just kept like tapping back and forth the screens, because the water's already nice and cold, right? And
Yeah, it sounds good, but it slows the process down. I've tried it for many a years, and I found it was not working. It was more detrimental than anything. But go ahead.
yeah, no, hey, I appreciate you sharing the data, because I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the easiest thing, but I will say what was nice was I didn't have to go get as much ice. So that was really nice. And what else? I didn't need as much water. So that was cool. And a nice other thing too to check was I really liked looking at the water when I felt like I was like, all right, I don't think there's anything left in here. Let's pour a little bit of this water here in a clear glass, and let's see if there's anything in there. And I don't know. I just feel like I was a little bit more hands-on with the hand wash. But keep in mind, guys, I don't know what I'm doing yet 100%. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I think everybody tells you, "Oh, I got it all down." Really? Because there's only one guy I knew that his name was Frenchie. So, you know, other than that, I'm just grateful that I got my opportunity to wash today. Really happy with that. I've been wanting to do it for quite some time.
It's always a learning experience every time. Every strain's different when it releases. It's a different thing every time. It's a learning experience every time.
I will say it was nice though to have the little eyesight. There was because I got a DIY kit from Pele Polaire, and it has like this little like glass ball that you put on the side with the bulkhead and stuff. But what's really nice is you can see the hash on the bottom of the water. So when you're like, if you're not sure and you want to just take an actual look, you can look right down there and see it. Especially like, you know, when you got a nice hose to like spray everything down and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
Cool idea.
Cheers, boys.
Overdue. Way overdue to make some hash.
What's up, Johnny?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Eagle?
What's up, Johnny? Good, man. How you doing?
Good, good. Sergeant Pepper. What up?
No, dude, just do a little dabber.
Dipper, dipper.
We've been hearing about your ventures.
I just been working, man. Just try to keep my head down. Just keep working.
You know, that's a good thing to do.
I thought your job was to put your head up.
Get
Well,
it?
I'm sure when you got enough work, you can put your head down and just plow through stuff.
If there's enough time allocated, absolutely. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
So it's good to see you up here. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
it's been a minute. I
Yeah.
usually get up pretty early now. My schedule's kind of changed. But it's all good. That's why I try to hop on, because I take advantage. I was actually up late. I gotta drink some water, excuse me.
Got you by the pooper.
That's the good ones there.
Oh yeah. Whew. Whew. What's going on in your garden, Johnny? Anything new?
Oh, well, yeah, recently I reset my 5x5 so I could kind of throw everything in it. I'm going to do a complete reset in my flower room. So I'm running
That's cool.
everything completely through so that I can do a complete shut, complete clean. I'm going to redo my floor inside here. I got to get rid of the carpet. I've just, I'm tired of dealing with it.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to get it to a point where I know that it's nice and clean, and I can work from there.
That'd be nice. That'd be
Yeah.
nice. What were you thinking about doing? Going like laminate or like an oleum or something?
Yeah, I got some flooring that I'm going to be putting down. And it's this stuff right here.
Cheers, Marina Family Farms.
What up?
What up? See this type right here?
There you go. That's nice.
Yeah. So and this is forever floor. This stuff here, I mean, it's supposed to be waterproof, you know.
Looks nice too.
Yeah. And I got it set up so that I can keep running it right into here, you know. So that's what I'm planning on doing. It shouldn't take too long to flatten that out in there. It's a square space. Shouldn't be too hard. That's
Yeah.
kind of my plans.
Right on, man.
So I just figured once it starts cooling down a little bit outside, I'll go for it. And since it's cooling down, it's a perfect time to go for it.
Happy Croptober, people.
Yes, yes. What's up, Miranda Family Farms? How you doing?
What's going on?
Cheers.
This actually.
Getting excited.
Cheers.
I get my harvest starts next weekend.
Are you pulling by the full moon?
I'm pulling when because the first plant's just going to be ready. But I ended up grabbing another my herbs now, so I'll be able to speed the process up this time. Because I have 3 now, so that's going to help. I need more trays though. I need the extra tray set. I kind of do what you were saying the other day, Eagle. I fucking kind of base my whole harvest around what can fit in my herbs now.
True though. True though. Man, that's how I learned to fucking actually really pack my machine to see what it can do. Because I actually fucking stuff my fucking machine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
stuff it. If I fucking see air gaps, I'll toss a little fucking nug in there. Yeah. But yeah, even when he first started using it, I can't remember how many fucking he was like. It was a lot smaller amount than what he claims now. But he was, it was like 5 ounces you could dry this thing at once. I'm like, no, man, you can stack probably 12 in there. He's nice and tight. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I told him how I did it. And then, he quickly became a believer. I think he doubted his own machine, to be honest with you. But it works well. Put stuff in that thing. Nice and tight.
I think he plans on making like a bigger version, which will be cool, rather than have like a shitload of small ones.
Yeah, one time we did discuss a 4-pound unit, roughly the size of like a tote type size there. So hopefully he's still on something like that, because that would be fucking really nice.
Smoking on some Dairy Queen tonight. That's actually the first plant that's coming down in the greenhouse too, Dairy Queen.
Sounds good.
I fucking smoked myself silly for Subcool's birthday. Ended up going to bed early.
Hey guys, actually, I gotta dip out. I just wanted to swing by and say hello and chat for a quick sec. But I hope everybody has a great night, and hopefully I'll get to talk to you guys again soon.
Sweet, brother. Hopefully.
Man.
Nice to see you. Or, yeah. Kind of see you. We see those flip-flops and a nice fucking freezer there, but we'll take it. We'll take it, Sergeant Pepper. Stop it, bro.
Right on,
Thank you
Sergeant
guys for
Peppers.
having me.
It was good
Thanks,
seeing
guys.
you again, man. Good seeing you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good seeing you guys too. Much love.
All right. You're welcome in SoCal.
What the fuck is up, everybody? Happy weekend.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
Cal, I
Talking
tuned-
shit with-
So,
Hey,
Cal, I
welcome-
tuned into your races that day. I was one
Yeah,
of
I
the
saw
people
that.
looked.
I saw you on there. I was kind of in a fucked up spot.
It looks like you got some mud on your truck too.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. I washed it 3 times now and it's still muddy as hell.
Fuck that. Trucks are meant to be bloody.
No, not like this, dude. It's like my truck's gray, and right now it's like desert brown. I've hosed it off 3 times.
My truck
Yeah.
dirty.
Trying to hunt
Now
down Red Pill. So let me know if you guys see him in the chat at all.
He said he was gonna be. He had a doctor's appointment coming up or something. He had to get on a different sleep. So, remember that?
Yeah.
Said that the other day. He was gonna be a couple of days.
Oh, that's right. He did say something about that.
Yeah, he said it might not be around till like midweek.
Got a little surprise for him right here. I don't know if you can see it.
What
But
is
he mentioned he tried a pack of wreckage before and none of them grew. And I just happened to have a pack of wreckage for him.
yeah.
Brand new.
Oh, nice.
Fucking sick, right? The
That's
chances
cool.
I got that ready to go for a motherfucker.
I don't know how you did that shit, dude. You pulled them things out your ass or something.
I got the stack. I'm not gonna grow them
Yeah.
anytime soon, or probably ever. I probably got like 5 years left to live, so I need to get rid of this shit and start growing it.
Come on. That's a low number. That's a low number. Think high. Think
Well, it's
high.
because I smoke cigarettes. I need to quit.
I'm right there with you, man.
Well, I'm going to get hit upside the head with a bike seat right now.
Johnny had to lay down last time he fucking took a hit off that bike seat.
Right? Dude, that sounds like such the perv strain though.
I know, right?
I don't know, man. Come out here and hang out at the beach for like 2 hours, and you'll be jealous of some bike seats.
Seat sniffers.
Right?
Too funny. Too funny.
Telling you, the new one that's out right now that I got into testing and everyone's loving it, it's called Sherman's Pants. And if anyone knows the story behind that, they'd be fucking freaked out. But once again, it's a retarded fucking name. And it all has a meaning. It's Jesus OG cross with skunk number 1. I think it's gonna be fucking delicious.
Actually, sounds good. Shit, I just took down all the outdoor stuff today. So that's gonna hang until hopefully next week, and then we can get to chopping it up and trimming it.
You know, I'm gonna
Be a
start
chore.
too. Miss Jill, she had a before Josie passed away from GG4, they had a contract that they were gonna make Jilly glue, Gorilla Glue crossed with Jelly Bean. So she got the Gorilla Glue cut, and then he passed away. So they tried. The contract was fucked up after he passed away. So they tried doing it with Cat, and things just didn't work out. So now it's a freebie, and it sounds fucking delicious. So I'm gonna start that next.
Oh, so that goes with the packs, you're saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep the pack for me. Fuck that, right?
Yeah, try that out, man. It sounds good.
I grew Jelly Bean like a while ago, and I wasn't really too fond of it. And then she had me test her Jelly Bean, a couple of her Jelly Bean crosses before they went to the menu, and it was fucking good. I grew it was the Slimer Chernobyl cut crossed with Jelly Bean. That was Jelly Bean Lime. And I did Jelly Bean Grape. That's a purple Urkel cross. She had Indiana Bubblegum cross with Jelly Bean. Black Cherry cross with Jelly Bean. She had a bunch of them. And yeah, I think with the crosses added to the Jelly Bean, it made the Jelly Bean taste that much better.
I always thought
Yeah,
the grape jelly sounded appealing.
The grape, yeah, the grape one's fucking delicious. You know what's sad is I've never tried Cindy 99 yet, which is fucking crazy because like Mr. Souls is a fucking pretty cool guy, and I chill with him. I'm friends with Mikey Mids, his like partner, and I still haven't smoked it, so I actually get to try it in November. What's his name? Fucking Green Bodie's coming with Mikey Mid, so we're gonna so after we're gonna get a hotel room, me and the wife and my buddy and his girl. So there's a cannabis event coming up called the Harvest Cup, and it's a Saturday and a Sunday. And Saturday night is where all the after parties are at. So we're gonna go to the event on Sunday, but we're gonna get the hotel room for Saturday and go to the after parties with Green Bodie and Mikey. So that's gonna be kind of cool. We hit up all the spots, and because we're with them, we can get into all the cool VIP areas and shit. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time, that's for sure.
Yep. Get to mingle with the people. I walk into these places with my arms up in the sky, and I'm like, these are my motherfucking people right here. You know what I mean? It's not like going into a bar and you're looking around and everyone's all fucking acting like jerks.
I love going into events, man. That smell, the vibe in the air. It's always such a good day. Good
Yep.
feeling.
not really cool with the drug rugs. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? That's where I draw the line. There's always a fucking bunch of drug rugs walking around. You know what I mean? Those fucking coat things. And those things piss me the fuck off. You won't catch me in one. They actually make drug rug pants too. I seen some dude in a full getup, and I was like,
What?
"Oh, you're ruining my high, bro."
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're talking. What the fuck is a drug rug?
Yeah,
It's like
I'm confused.
You don't know what a drug rug? It's one of those like fucking hippie coats that are made out of. I don't know how to.
Like a
I don't know how to-
poncho, kind of, almost like
Yeah,
a blanket, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like one of the
Fucking
fucking gas
ridiculous.
station blankets with a head hole cut in it, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Kinda. I think that's what you would describe it as. But
Uh,
you'll find them there when you go to cannabis events.
huh.
Huh.
I've never seen one. I know, obviously know what the fuck you're talking about, but I've never
Well, you'll
seen
see it
one
over
at
here.
like a cannabis event.
You're talking about like the old Clint Eastwood fucking poncho. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm gonna have to find a picture and post one now, just so you guys can see what a fucking drug rug looks like, because it's fucking stupid. I tell you one thing though, you know what makes all the loot at these cannabis events is the fucking food trucks. Like fucking a couple thousand stoners together, and there's a huge line at the food trucks. Those dudes are making bank.
Oh yeah, they do. That's the hidden trick right there, man. Everybody's trying to get in there, sell weed and sell all that shit. Like, fuck, man, sell food.
Some food.
The one
Food
event
and
I went
water.
to, these guys
Yeah.
had like the easiest setup. They were just selling hot dogs and fucking all day, man. Just pounding out hot dogs, dude. All day.
Oh man, I fucking the last good size event we were at was Bigfoot there, and that fucking the second day there, that fucking Sunday, fucking bump towards the end of the day where fucking things were slowing down for everybody. I remember that fucking cat come walking through with like a fucking stack of pizzas. Like it was fucking probably about 30 fucking inches tall there. That fucking cat walked through there like a rock star. I knew that fucking, if he was gonna sell it, he was gonna fucking sell out in no time. But he was just fucking passing that shit out, man. And fucking, it was funny because like pre pizza, you know, something like you say, something a simple dish, you know. I mean, fucking, there was no crowd, everything was chill. Soon as them fucking pizza boxes hit the table, there was like an instant. I was like, I knew it, man. I knew it. That guy, as soon as I seen it, I was like, that guy's gonna be able to name his price.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's an awesome thing to do for everybody too. Step up and do that. Free pizzas.
You know
That
what's
really
all
hits
over
the
the
spot.
place now? Every event, those tables are filled with like fucking bags of Doritos with the little Cali fucking THC symbol in the corner and shit. Like there's infused chips and fucking popcorn, all this bullshit. It's all Cali pack junk too. People fucking love it. They buy it up. They eat it up. I watching like people go to an event and they fucking just go in there with their eyes blowing out of their head, their wallets fucking wide open. And you know what makes a lot of money too is the glass pipe vendors. They make a pretty good amount of customers there.
Well, they got an event out here in Las Vegas, and I checked to see how much it was to go to this thing. A cheap ticket is I think $200 to $400.
What? What event is this?
Like the MJ Biz or something.
Yeah, I guess it's a business event, you know. So
Oh, more of a convention? Or
yeah, it's at a convention, and it's like I said, yeah, fuck that. I'd never go into anything like that. You couldn't do anything in there anyway. So probably just promoting new designs of products for machines that you can break down your weed or package or shit like that. That's my thoughts.
The corporate side.
Yeah,
It was,
it's
you know,
all
it was gonna be,
business.
it was gonna be speaking at this November event is fucking Ed Rosenthal. So thinking to myself, like, what can I ask Ed? And there's nothing I want to ask. I drew a
Welcome in, Boom
blank.
Farms.
Yeah, thank you. I was getting ready to pull him in.
Yeah, welcome in, Boom Farms.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get my computer set up.
How's that
Restarted on me.
Sasquatch doing out in the garden?
Oh, she's still out there. We got buds on her
Oh.
now, but they're gonna be garbage.
Oh man, that sucks because that's a beautiful looking setup you got going there. It's too bad it didn't come through for you.
Yep.
Was that just an experiment or what?
Oh, that was our first. We got greedy. We figured we'd try photos again. Trying to get my camera on. I
We'll
did,
take
it's
you with
back
or
on.
without video, Bull.
Fuck it, I got it.
Go.
Yeah, we tried photos and it got too cold before they were starting to bud. So now it's been too cold for a month and they're way behind where they should be, right? So it is what it is. It's not that big a deal. That's the good thing about outdoors. It's pretty much free, right? I didn't have to pay for electricity. It was 2 weeks in my cloners, all that cost me. So no big deal.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I'm watching people over here throw their shit away fucking left and right now for mold. It's
Yeah.
it is the season. Everything's swelling up. It's raining nonstop. The fat of the buds. And then like whoever can pull off a successful harvest, there's a lot of people that can pull it off barely, but then they won't dry it right. And then they'll just turn a mold in the jar. And I've seen that happen a bunch of times. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, that sucks.
I try to stay away from outdoor for the most part.
I love my outdoor, man.
I think I'm on my way this year to pull off the biggest harvest I've pulled off so far. Everything looks fucking on point. So I'm like super excited. Actually,
So,
everything
are they-
this year seemed out good. Like my vegetable seeds I made, those all came out fucking perfect this year. Everything came out really good. It's practice.
Can't wait to get something like that outside. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Down in
So-
your area do good too, I bet.
I'm going hard on the vegetables, like big time. So Johnny, I was telling you, like when I do my, I'm gonna sell like vegetable plants and like bags of compost. But then like when my harvest of vegetables is ready, all those are going on the stand, the actual product, and it's just gonna be for people in the community for free. You know what I mean? I wouldn't charge someone for food because that's kind of fucked up if someone needs it. So anything we can do to help the people. Or
That's
like
awesome.
I was telling Johnny, or the crackhead could walk by and I'll just wake up in the morning and be tomatoes smashed all over my house.
No, you know what? There's a couple people around me that do that. They'll put out, bags and bags of, lemons or oranges or, whatever it is that they grew and harvested. And you'll see people come by and take like 4 to 5.
Zucchini.
Big zucchini, bigger than my fucking leg, past my knee.
I'm going hard on cucumbers in honor of DOA.
Ugh. Still sounds funny. Still sounds funny.
I remember that conversation, man. It was awesome.
That's some funny shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to send those seeds out for the DOA project. Be cool.
How's the project coming along?
Good, man. That Skillington's fucking stony.
Do you think you picked like a certain pheno that you would choose to move forward with?
Oh yeah, there's the number 6, definitely the standout.
Have you smoked any of the 6?
You doing regulars?
Yeah, they're regulars. I had 3 boys.
So it's gonna be skeleton, and what's the other side?
Columbia. The Columbia.
Colombian.
Good shit too. On my end, probably the number 5. I like the way it smokes, the bud structure, the number 5. Although I don't know, I do still have a cut of that 6, man. That's what I've been smoking on the next few days. That's one of them things, though, man. I'm enjoying the strain, but I don't know at the rate I'm smoking and going at. I don't know if it'd be one of them strains I'd want to be stuck with for the winter. Fuck, man, I'd be fucking walking out in the spring about fucking 30 pounds heavier and shit, just fucking eating all winter and shit.
Be jolly.
Yeah.
Jolly.
It makes for a great appetizer, right?
So yeah, we
Yeah.
basically do have, our choice is to move forward. We basically just need to pass and start working for it, start the cross, really.
Now, Eagle, do they both make you hungry?
Not as much with the 5. The number 5 is more stonier, but the 6, man, that 6 definitely has a high mercy of fucking make you hungry.
Do you have like a segregated spot that you're gonna pollinate these, or have like an idea how you're gonna do it?
Well, on my end, I'm unsure yet. The space I may or may not use. This is my land, he says. A little bit more of a system that he's using. So,
You know what's funny, Eagle? At that time that he was smoking down on the Colombian, he sure was making some really good looking meals,
Yeah, he was.
and
Yep.
posting up. So I'm wondering if it did the same thing for him,
And I'm surprised
Probably.
he could actually cook anything, because he was a true fucking, his house was damn near a trap house. He fucking took all his cabinets off his walls and fucking stuff just so he could have more room to grow. I'm surprised he had a fucking stove still in there. You know what I mean? His house was emptied out and he was living in his grow. That's how dedicated of a grower he was.
We probably could fit another light in where the oven is. I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Or half light at least.
It's already
there's
powered up with a vent. I mean,
Yeah, there's
shoot.
already a vent hood and everything right there. Already built in.
Let me bring in some theory on this. It's already set up.
Yeah, he was definitely not getting a security deposit back, regardless of what the hell. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to that. But yeah, my plan, Miranda, is to do it in my basement and stack a bunch of other phenos and cuts
Yep.
in there and just let the fucking mail I got selected go. Clean it up
I
later.
did it subcool style and kind of just shook the fuck out of I shake the hell out of the plant and just let this pile go wild. And I'll do that a couple times over a couple day period. You can tell when the pollen catches because the pistils turn like orange.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say the pistons turn color. Next, the very next day.
But that's the key, is waiting till your plant is big enough.
I still gotta sort through a bunch too. So.
Is that all seed?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a nice stack. Yeah. So you know what to do. You're gonna make a plant that has enough bud on it that it can hold seed in, not pollinate it too early. And it sucks too.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on that. So This first time I did here, because I've been kind of fucking around with that just to figure it out so we can get it right on the DOA run. But like when I put the mail in later, I let the girls go 10 days the one time, and I think the other one was 2 weeks or whatever. But what I felt like was that I over pollinated them, meaning like, say there's for example there's 10,000 possible, just a random number, but 10,000 possible hairs to get pollinated, right?
And you hit it
You
with
hit all
100,000
10,000 of
particles.
them. Yeah, you hit all 10,000 of them, and you get like 30% that are all fully mature. But if you know what I'm saying, if you hit half of those, you might get more of a high, like 80% that are fully mature. You know what I mean? So at the end harvest,
Fully mature meaning the seeds in the end.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So do you do stick at the same time slot for a healthier, bigger seed, or lightly dust them, or do you change the time slot in which you throw the mail?
I'm gonna try to throw the mail in at the same time with them and let them go. And I might not do I might only shake them the one time, and then pull them right out of there. I might not sit there for 3 days shaking them like I did in the past too.
You know what I do is I have you have to try to time like you were saying, time everything out. But I keep the plants that I'm gonna pollinate in the flower room, and then I put the male off to the side in a different room, and I put him in flower, and I get him till he's ready to stop busting his nut, and then I move the females in. So he's kind of by himself the whole time as the other I don't know if it's just me or not, but I wouldn't want to put the male in there while the budlets aren't like all the way connecting yet or whatever. That's when I like to pollinate it. I don't know if pollinating it too early would make it stop kind of growing the bud and stop making the seed, but then there's not enough bud to hold the amount of seed I want to make. That's the kind of like the fine
That's
line of what we have to try to figure out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying there, Miranda, is like, instead of having, yes, at the end you'll have a lot more seed doing it that way, but how many of those, when you're sorting through, are C grade, or what I mean? How many of those are A and
Yeah.
B that you're
And
really
that
after?
goes in with so I asked Subcool before he passed away, and I asked like Miss Jill and Badger and just people that know what the fuck they're doing before I ever did anything. And like you definitely have to like overgrow your plant, obviously like 2 or 3 weeks past what you would normally pick it.
Until she's completely ugly.
Yeah.
And again, I think that time slot is still key, but instead of, like you said there a minute ago, instead of shaking her for 3 days in a row, maybe just shake the first day, give it a nice shake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To avoid
Yep.
that over pollination there. But
It's
keep the
weird too
time
because
slot.
all plants like the seeds are all like, obviously some plants make bigger seeds, some plants make smaller seeds, and the size doesn't obviously matter seed wise. So when the final product of making the seed, even if they come out small, as long as they're like not white, they're still good. You might make small seeds and you might make big giant plump ones, but just letting the plant grow like 3 weeks past its prime is what's going to give you like the more better results on the end of better amount of good
Maturity
viable
rates.
seeds.
Yeah.
I was thinking of hitting them with even like amino acid sprays and shit. Like, if you're not gonna smoke the bud anyway, like foliar feeding through the seed development phase would be pretty smart, I would think. But I don't know.
Well, actually, you did mention something good, because since you're letting the plant grow 3 weeks past what it's supposed to, you don't want the plant to fucking die. You know what I mean? It's gonna run out of steam. So I always give it a lot of extra worm castings, because I just try to keep my shit simple, but give it a lot of extra worm castings. I usually let back off like when the plant's done stretching. That way and it finishes up and uses whatever it needs by the time it's done. But on a seeded plant, letting it go longer, I give it that nitrogen kick a few times through while it's in flower, and it makes it so you don't want to make the plant start yellowing off when keep going to finish the seeds off, because then it's gonna start dropping the seeds out of the bud, and the bud is gonna look like shit. You know what I mean? So that's definitely important.
Yeah, that's how you get those volunteer seedlings that pop up all over the place, right?
Yeah. Which, speaking of which, one of them was a bike seat, and I had it grow out of my compost pile, and I fucking took it. This thing was growing when it was 30 degrees outside still in the spring, and I picked it and I put it in. I took like a burlap roll of burlap, and I stitched it into a thing and made a smart pot type thing out of it, and I put it in there. And now the thing, I topped it. No, actually, I didn't top it. I ripped 3/4 of the plant off by accident when I was transplanting it and moving it out of the compost, and so it grew 2 shoots, and I just tied them down and it filled the inside in, so it actually looks like a plant. That's the only plant I have right now that's outside, that's not in the greenhouse, and that thing's getting downpoured on, and it's fucking constantly being wet. And that's the plant that's doing the best out of all of them, just out in the open. So that's kind of fucking cool.
It is cool.
It's
Makes
definitely, yeah, it's hard to like make a plant come out good in my area. Well, probably everywhere, but over here it's like super hard because we live next to bogs and the ocean, so we like constantly have fog and shit. So to be able to pull off anything is hard unless you're spraying it with shit. I think people always say that if you fucking see a plant that has nothing wrong with it outside, that means they're fucking spraying it with chemicals.
bullshit. Mine didn't get sprayed. I don't got no.
Not at all. I don't use anything on my outdoor. And
I use Dr. Zymes.
I don't even use
But
that.
where's everybody at too, right?
I'm in Michigan.
'Cause, yeah, but there's drier parts of Michigan too, I'm sure. There's drier parts of BC than where I am. You know what I mean? Southern California, I'm sure, stays dryish too. But yeah, there's a lot of humid places where you're gonna have a fuck of a time pulling off a harvest, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're growing.
Smiley, have you had any caterpillar problems this year?
Fuck those caterpillars.
Have not, and they're yeah, I haven't seen them.
I found one in like springtime, which isn't even like really caterpillar season. And then I found one like last week. So far I've only found 2, and you can see where they are. I see that's where I seen like little balls of shit, and I was like, fuck, there's one around here. So I went on the hunt.
Yeah,
I
you
just
gotta
cut the
see
whole
it.
top that he was in. I just cut it all off and threw it in my fire pit.
Yeah, you most likely see the shit in the leaf damage before you'll see that fucking caterpillar. It's
Last year I seen a fucking caterpillar that was
hard
purple.
in Waldo. Sorry.
It was the same. You know how the leaves on the leaf, the stem turns like purple as the plant's like finishing off, like a reddish purple or whatever.
Yeah.
The fucking caterpillar was the same color. It was like purple. So I Googled it, and I didn't realize that caterpillars can be chameleon-like and change their fucking color to the environment. And they can't do it with their eyes. It's through something that they're sensing, not
I
through
think-
vision.
I think they turn the color of the plant they're eating or some shit like
I
that.
didn't know they can turn colors. They can,
Mhm.
yeah. Or whatever they're standing on, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's crazy that they can do that. So they're so hard to find because they blend in with whatever the cycle the plant's in.
Dude, I was watching this fucked up thing now that we're talking about insect colors. All right, so the color blue in nature is like super, super rare. And everybody probably thinks of a blue jay right away and like butterflies and shit like that. But the blue on those is actually not a pigmented type blue. It's a iridescence, or it's a maybe that's the wrong word. It's a
Oh, you're right.
but it's like it's
Like a
a
dragonfly
structure.
wing.
Yeah, like when they you look at the feather under a microscope, they find these little structures, and basically the way they work is it cancels out the light spectrums, so that only blue light gets reflected back out, but it's not from a fucking pigment. That my mind is like, boom, like holy shit, dude, that's sick. It's from the texture of it, yeah.
Yeah, those caterpillars though, man, you'll look and look and look and you won't see it, and you'll look at it 10 times, but you think it's a little stem or something. And then that one time you look at it, you notice, there's the caterpillar. You pull buds apart looking for those things.
Dude, I had one that I fucking moved the leaf. This was years ago, but I had like pulled the leaf off to the side with my hand so it kind of opened up to where I could look in it. Sat there for fucking 10 minutes looking, and that son of a bitch was on the fucking leaf that I moved. Because I could see the trail of shit. I'm like, I know he's right here. I know he's fucking right here. He was like inches from my thumb, like fucking just chilling there. Sat there looking for him forever.
Camouflaged his ass for him, didn't you?
Yeah, but well, yeah, and you just don't see them, man. They blend in so well. It's weird.
Yeah, they're hard to find, especially when they're real small.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll think it's an edge of a leaf, and it's a caterpillar.
That's why I bud wash my shit outside, because I might not see the fucking caterpillar before I bring it in and harvest it, or even like the trichomes, like on the especially the Dairy Queen. That shit is so fucking frosty, and if there's a fly or a little fucking something flying around there and it lands on there, that shit's getting stuck like a piece of glue. And
When you fly trap.
yeah, I don't know if anyone ever fucking bud washed before. I use just water. I don't use like fucking lemon juice and all this bullshit, but just like regular room temperature water, and you can see just how much shit comes off the bud that you don't want to have in your bud. You know what I mean? And I put it on like a clothesline for like a half an hour just to drip dry, and then it just goes right in the machine anyway, so it doesn't affect. If anything, it seems to tighten the bud up. It's so weird, like taking a bud and putting it completely underwater, because that wouldn't be normal, that you would think that you would want to do. You know what I mean?
Completely.
But you don't wash trichomes off unless the fucking thing's full of ice water or something.
Yeah,
You're really plunging it in there.
No, it's definitely a must, in my opinion.
And
Like-
it's a big fucking project to do that.
It is. It's a lot of extra work, but like you said, man, you do it the first time and you see all the shit floating in that fucking water, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Stop doing it after that. Like,
I guess it's fine to smoke though, because look at all the shit that was floating around in that Mexican brick that we smoked.
oh yeah, because we all reminisce on how fucking awesome that was.
We're still alive though. You know what I mean? It didn't kill us. I smoked out of. We all smoked out of fucking
But it
soda
fucks up the
cans and
flavor,
shit.
man.
You know what I mean? These kids are all dying off of vapes like a bunch of bitches.
That's funny. That's probably what the difference is in the high that we all fucking remember. The fucking dirty shit that was on the weed. We're all fucking getting
Are
high
you
off
okay,
of
Smiley?
shit.
That old ammonia, like donkey's asshole mix smell.
That was when it was diesel because they fucking smuggled it in fuel cell.
In the tank.
Yeah.
Some of those
Filled it with fuel. Fucking-
Mhm.
That's what started me growing, was all those seeds that we had to fucking take off, roll down the fucking magazine to separate them. And then one of them germinated one time, and I was like, oh shit. All my buddies were like, oh shit, it's a fucking plant. And that's what started the whole thing, was all because of fucking all those seeds. And then and that's all there was in our area, was just that available for seed. So then we actually started growing it, and you can grow some fucking really frosty bomb shit out of that stuff. No seeds in it. You know what I mean?
That's pretty awesome.
For the love of God, if you're gonna buy a hose, buy a fucking good hose. My good hose fucking blew a hole on me, so I fucking bought a cheapie from the Dollar General, and that mug, I've already replaced the end on that son of a bitch, and it kinks every time. Every time I move that motherfucker, it kinks. I'm so frustrated right
Who
now.
hates it?
Every fucking time I turn, kink, kink, kink.
Okay, so the lesson here is don't be a hoser.
There you go. There you go.
You gotta go buy
That was
the
for you, Boom
non-kink,
Farms.
like, you gotta buy that non-kink, like, retractable hose, man.
Yeah, the curly Q one.
Yeah.
You just let it go, ego, and it goes flying back to where it belongs.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
kind of,
I got a
that only
cool
works in
present
the commercial.
Thursday. I got a package, and I opened it, and I knew what it was. Shit said Fragile on the front and stuff, just like fucking Christmas Story. And I open it up, and then here it is. And I fucking put it was in 500 pieces, and I like put it all together, and I turned it on, and the warm, soft glow of electric sex came out of it, just like the leg lamp. And it was the fucking it was the Spider Farmer bar light, the 5000. That thing's really
Oh.
fucking nice. I love that thing. So it took a while, but I upgraded, and I got now my flower, like all of my lights are now Spider Farmer, and my inline duck fan Spider Farmer now. So I switched
That
over
was-
completely.
That was a great segue in from the Christmas Story.
Shout out to Spider Farmer.
That's right.
So boom. I was talking with Pepper earlier. Come on, and he was talking.
I saw that. He was talking about
Yes.
hand washing.
Yep. Your thoughts as a fellow washer. I know you've washed as much hash, if not maybe even more. Who knows? But one and the same. We both at one point reused that fucking water, thinking we were saving time and temperature, reusing that shit. Were we wasting time, or were we fucking doing the right thing?
There's two different things. If you're making hash, I don't like to reuse the water. If you're just gonna squish it anyway, it probably you can get away with a little bit extra contaminant, right? Because you're just gonna rosin bag it, and that contaminant in the greater story isn't gonna matter. So you don't need to make super clean hash if your end goal is to rosin it. But if your end goal is to have really nice hash, then I like reuse or fresh water every time.
I found it just slowed the process down, the filtration system down, reusing the water. It was a quality issue, but I found it actually slowed the process down because there was so much constant small
Stuff starts getting
particulate
stickier
in
and
there.
stickier and stickier because its heads are bursting. You're not losing the stickiness because you're not changing the water out.
Yep, the
So
water
now instead of running
so
3
chirpy.
passes through your bags, you can run half a pass through your bag, and you got to clean your bag. And if you know anything about passing hash through bags, half a pass doesn't work. That's not. That's a no go. That's a problem. So yeah.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, Eagle. There'd be a whole lot more contaminants within the water every time, plugging up the holes, causing it to flow less.
Different terpenes too. Like citrus is used as a solvent. Citrus terpenes, that's why people say citrus doesn't wash, like tangy doesn't wash well. just the heads are evaporating because they're so, super, super thin because they're that terpene level, right? There's all kinds of fucking fucked up things about making hash.
Yeah,
Are
it just
you,
felt like the right thing to do early on. But man, as you get making more and more, you see,
That's what
I think there's two things that will draw you into doing it. Is the reusing of the cold temperature. It just makes sense. That water's already cold. Why not reuse it?
you
Just
go
top it
through a
off.
lot less ice if you're reusing that water. Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. If you don't have a
And
lot of ice, reuse the water.
I think the terpiness kind of draws you into like you're like possibly making it better, by reusing it, but it's not. It's not worth it in my opinion.
No. I tell people, yes, you can. It's my last resort. If you don't have a way to do it, you got what you got, do it. It's fine. But if you can at all swing it the other way, do the other way. The other way's better.
okay, here's a thought. What about taking that water and distilling the water out of it so that you have just the product that's left over? What do you think that would do?
Think it would burn it off because you're actually too high temperatures for the distilling process. You kind of burn off a lot of the butter shit. You probably still end up with a lot of oily stuff in the water. You might end up with like a cook at the end there, but it'd be more ruined from temperature, if anything. I've talked to a few other like big hash makers. And I still feel the proper way to like go get anything out of that water is more work than it would be to do it. To be honest with you, would be to like freeze dry it, let it kind of naturally evaporate off, and then what you're left with that dry powder would be more usable terpenes, dry terpenes. What would be left over as far as heads and stalks.
That's an interesting thought.
That comes down to efficiency, though. How long are you going to have to how much water can you put in the freeze dryer? How long does it take to turn that to powder? How much powder does that return? How many I got a 20-gallon washer and I shoot for 9. I always hit 7. So 7 times 20, that's a lot of fucking water to put through a freeze dryer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of them things. Can it be done? Sure, but should you do it? Maybe not.
I've even looked at it this way too, is like letting it sit and looking at it as a separation. You know what I mean? And what do I want at that point? There's
Okay, now we're talking.
shit at the bottom, but then we
sit
got oil and water
to the top. Yeah.
Well,
okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
That makes sense. Take on the sediment instead of the whole thing together. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you could
process, but
yeah.
Work, I think.
That's why you should always buy 2-ply toilet paper. Then you get 2 sheets. You get like 2 sheets every time, man.
This is the point where the hydrocarbon guys come in and go, "Well, just let us strip it. We'll catch everything."
Yeah.
Eagle, I fucked up. I'm just sitting here with my dick in my hand, and I should be hanging around with Jenny from North Star and Badger because they're doing a show in Pennsylvania, and it's not that far from here. It's far enough. It sucks to drive, but I know that the event gets over at like 5 o'clock, and my Eagle, do you remember my dog Cash?
Absolutely.
She's a weed nerd. She's going down there to do the booth with him, and she was gonna have me drive with her, which would have been cool, but it was just all last second. And but I know that they're gonna be all together, so I'm gonna fucking call Jenny Saturday when when they're out after the event, so I can put them on the spot and be like, we need Joel and Badger back on the show.
Jen is one of my favorite people to vendor with. She is fun as shit to hang out with.
I also I did the same thing. Like, remember, I don't know if you remember the story. I called my brother one day and I was like, hey, I get you a job trimming at Subcool's house. And he's like, what? I did the same thing again, type of situation. I was like, hey, you know how Mendo Dope's going to Arizona in like next weekend, not this weekend, but next one, to do like a show. So rather than my brother go to the show, Soil King just bought a house in Arizona. So my brother's now got the invite to go to the housewarming party. Mendo's gonna be there too. So that's cool, right? Fucking kind of jealous.
It's cool. It's really cool. You jump on some of these opportunities, man. Get that dick out of your head.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Fucking slacking over here, big time.
Sounds like good times.
When do you think the spotlights are going to be going back on?
Hopefully soon. No
Because
comment.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk to Jenny on Saturday. So, well, actually, that's tomorrow. I'm going to talk to her. Well, actually, it's today already. I'm going to talk to her later on today. It's like almost 4 in the morning over here.
Tell her I said hello, and yeah, because last time I spoke with her, we were talking about getting him back on, and then him and Badger on for a show.
I just talked to her last week, and she was texting me pictures of her fingernails, and she's got matching toenails, and this is her color for the winter and shit. And I'm like, that's not what guys like to talk about. It looks cool and all, but you know what I mean?
Stock plants, stock dirt.
No, we talk soil. Dirt's dead.
That's right.
Soil's alive.
Cheers, Big Jar Grows in chat. What's up, brother?
When you say dirt, you gotta say it with a certain disdain too, like dirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like we could,
Oh.
we take dirt
Oh,
and,
okay.
and we revive it.
Right.
We bring
Oh.
life to it.
So heavy on the T, kind of with a little snark at the end of it.
Yeah, that's just dirt.
Dirt.
You need soil.
I'll work on that.
That's a landing. That's fine.
Gotta work on that one.
Now you're learning.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
So
Well,
do
now
I
I'm gonna-
still get to call it mine, like dirt if there's, I mean, do you still call it dirt if there's actually, or soil, if there's fucking perlite in it, man, because I'm telling you right now, that's the only fucking thing I don't miss. It's the only fucking thing I don't miss, man, going from the straight cocoa is looking out at the evidence in the yard, the fucking, wow. Either they do a shit, he just has terrible luck with those house plants, or
Yeah.
fucking
Perlite's bad. Perlite doesn't fucking sink. It floats to the top of everything, so it's bad for the environment. That's why over at Big Roots they use fucking pumice rock.
well,
Yeah.
that's what perlite is. It's pumice. It's a white.
Yeah, but it's like a
Pumice
fluffy
stone.
shit. It doesn't sink. It this is an actual like rock is like different.
You get the chunky stuff too, though.
Yeah, but the pumice that Soil King's using it's a lot heavier, so it doesn't float up. You can flood your plants, and that pumice in the big roots doesn't float up to the top like a fox farm or somebody that uses perlite.
My brother just busted open a bag of Fox Farm right before the show started. and it's all fucking full of sand, and it looks like shit. Actually, he opened a bag of dirt, is what he did. And it sucks because Fox Farm's the first thing that a new grower or people that don't live next to a grow store will go for because it's fucking everywhere. Those people marketed their shit hard. They get the Fox Farm trio and start dumping all that shit in there. Then
That's
do
what
you
I
do?
did.
I've seen the
That's
Fox
what I
Farm at,
did.
like Walmart and shit, dude. They're in the fucking big chains, man.
The fucking Pro Mixes in Walmart too now.
Yeah, Meyer around us. It's funny.
I think it's funny. Yeah, even the Home Depot around me has fucking programs.
The Home Depot around here has grow lights in it now. This for years actually. They have
Yeah.
fucking grow lights.
The ones out here, man, they say they're grow lights, but you ain't growing anything under it.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking purple light that you put under your counter for a nightlight.
Mine didn't. Every other Home Depot around me carries fucking grow shit. Like, fuck, what is the one? Fucking, they carry a certain fucking cannabis fucking geared nutrients and whatnot. And
Black
fucking
Magic.
every other Home Depot around here, fucking, yeah, there you go, Black Magic, man. That was it. And fucking every other fucking Home Depot around me fucking carries that, the pots and whatnot. You know it's geared right towards that shit. Like you see them at most cannabis events, whatever. But the one up by me is like, we won't sell anything grow related. Here, like they go out of their way to not service the cannabis grower. I swear that they do. I mean, they any other shit, one around me will be like, hell yeah, we got that grow lights, no problem. One by me is like, fuck grow lights. Definitely not.
I was buying tomato cages at our place, and a guy starts asking me questions about tomatoes. I'm just no, not growing tomatoes.
I really believe if you told them you were fucking looking for tomato cages and they thought you were growing weed with them, they'd stop carrying them the next week over here.
They probably would have. Well, I tell you, I had a really hard time finding them in the first place. So when I did, I was like, I'm buying a fuckload of these. So the guy's like, you must know a lot about tomatoes, and started asking for advice. I was like, these are for tomatoes. He was like, when it dawned on him what I was probably doing, I mean, he took a step back and saw me wearing the Slayer t-shirt, I'm sure, and was like, oh.
One of them guys.
Yeah.
Next time, just tell them, get rid of the suckers. That's great advice.
Yeah. Pick the lowers. It's easy.
Yeah, get rid of the suckers.
Someone
Lollipop those tomato plants.
I always wear a pot related shirt and those people start asking about it and like, oh, I like your shirt, and they'll fucking start up talking to you about it.
I think every shirt I have now has something to do with cannabis fucking company or something. So the only time I don't wear it is when I go to the post office. You know what I mean? To put like orders in the mail. It's so fucking shady too because I can't just keep going to the post office the same one because they already all like, oh hey, because they see me every fucking day. So I have to split it up to like different towns and different post office, so it's not the same ones all the time.
Got your own postal route.
Yeah, you fucking drive for like a half an hour just to mail shit, so it's like the same area.
Just go do it at the kiosk, dude.
I'm on just like probably
I
a few
do it first class.
I'm
So it
getting there
needs to
too. Fucking with the shirt collection, I have quite the cannabis collection, shirt collection, and I don't wear it that often because I still have one girl left in school. It's her senior year, and I don't support that shit around town just in case I don't bump into a teacher or whatnot, or principal or whatever. But soon as she's graduated, I am fucking opening up the door to that collection, and it is on. It is on graduation day. After graduation day. Let's say that. After graduation.
You got to wear it to the graduation.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, wear it to the graduation. That's what I was going to say.
I'm gonna wear fucking Miranda Family Farms a drug rug, just fucking, and
I mean, you wear it to the graduation. What are they going to do? Kick her out?
cannabis leaf drug rug. There you go.
That's it. That's it. Perfect.
The first time my kids put on a cannabis shirt, they were like fucking probably like 11 and 12, and I had them. That's when like it became recreational over here. So it was like fucking billboards and that's when they found out I wasn't fucking growing tomatoes type shit. And I brought them to Rhode Island, the neighboring state, to go join up with a facility over there that was doing a community cleanup. So they were like kind of pissed because we were cleaning the streets up of a fucking state we don't even live in. But it made them. I did it so they would see that like fucking the people that smoke cannabis in the community aren't a bunch of fucking drug fueled weirdos and lazy stoner hippies and shit. Like people actually like do stuff and we're not like bad fucking drugs aren't bad, okay, type thing. And it fucking worked. And now they wear the Miranda Family Farm shirts. But not to school.
Do you guys remember the old McBongloads shirt? It was like the McDonald's logo. Instead of saying McDonald's, it was McBongloads. And it said like over 1 billion stoned.
I used to go shopping at the fucking at the bong shop when I was like a teenager in high school. And it was back when it was like if you called it a bong, they'd kick you out the store because it's water pipe only type fucking talk.
Yep. Johnny, you're muted.
Yeah, it had to be a water pipe. I remember those days. That was good times. Yeah.
They always had the sign like right inside the door. If you call our water pipe a bong, we will ask you to leave the store.
I would always call it a bong too.
Oh, every
And
time.
then I would say, I like that bong right. I mean, that water pipe right there. I would always do it just like that, just so I could get it out there.
That's the place that I was going to was far, and I didn't have a car, so it was like hard to get to, and my mom wasn't fucking driving me there. So I went there and I had enough money and I was all excited to get the gas mask and I called it a bong and they told me to go fuck myself and I was like, oh.
That's horrible. But
Yeah,
your
every
mom
time
took you to the first place, huh? That's the trip.
we have a place out here down by the beach. It's called the Black. And they're kind of I don't know, they're a cross between like an old Gamma, like weird fucking I Love the Cure and Depeche Mode kind of a store and a head shop. We've been going there since we're little kids buying shit, and they never once said anything. We were like, 13, 14 buying pipes, and they never once questioned it. Now, I go into the fucking store to buy a bong or a pipe or whatever. They're asking me for ID and shit. And I'm like, dude, look at me. I mean, come on. Fucking, you think Grizzly Adams over here isn't fucking 21? Come on, man.
I don't know how it is in other states, but over here, every fucking gas station has fucking display cases with bongs and pipes, rolling papers, blunts, fucking little pills to make your dick for longer, apparently. And those are every fucking gas station.
You know, it's funny because we have those all over here too. You know, you want like under the counter where the lottery tickets used to be or whatever. It's all pipes, but it's all fucking crack pipes. They're
Yeah,
all the
I
smooth
noticed that
glass
too.
little fucking crack pipes.
Yep, the little glass rows, and they actually have a meth pipe at the gas station. It's a little ball one at the and I was like, holy fuck, they have those here now? That's crazy. That means there's meth heads in the area. Because it's not
Yeah.
like a big drug on our side of the fucking area, but it is here. It's just not a bigger thing yet.
No, it's fucking huge out here.
Yeah, in Portland, we had a few places that I would venture to. One of them was the Millennium Record Shop, and up above they had a loft where you could go up, and they'd have T-shirts and posters and water pipes, you know, stuff like that up in there. So it was really it was a blast going up in there and getting the high times, and that was a cool place. We also had another place called Grandma's Smoke Shop. I love to go to that one because it was way on the outskirts of town. But the thing about it is when you went in there, man, it was just like a really cool place to hang out. You know, it had wood everywhere. The bongs, water pipes, they were just on every wall. This year was just about it, you know, 100%.
Do you guys have CBD shit at all the gas stations too? They got like CBD blunt, CBD joint, CBD flower, CBD drops, gummies, little fucking CBD Kush cakes. They're every fucking gas station. It's all junk too. It's probably not even real.
Terrible for the market. It's just terrible for our market. All that shit.
Yeah, it is.
That
I know
gas
Eagle
station-
was talking about that.
Yeah, that's gonna actually be a stain on CBD market at some point. You know what I mean? Instead of I've been mad about that for years.
You sound real far away. We can just barely hear you.
I
They
am
got
a fucking watering over here. Sorry.
They got that. Anyone know anything about that kratom stuff or whatever it's called? Because they got that at the gas station now too, and I think that makes people like fucking go crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
What is it? What is it?
Kratom.
Kratom.
It makes you like just
Never
super
even heard of
focused
it.
kind of stuff. But Joe Rogan takes it. Yeah, Joe Rogan takes it regularly. He like came out and started talking about it like 3 years ago. Like endorsed the shit out of it. But I ordered mine from China. Like fucking like a weirdo. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't like it. It's like a recovery thing. It's like crack, but like legal. Or it wasn't even supposed to be legal in the United States. So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they have that at all the gas stations now, like big sacks of it too.
What's it made from?
I don't even know. I'm not sure. It's
I
like
don't
a
know.
synthetic fucking China drug or some shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, some China shit.
Oh, it sounds safe.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
That's like fucking. Remember when Spice was at all the gas stations? People were smoking the incense. I admit, I fucking roll. I never. People were like, you should try it. I rolled up a huge blunt of it, and I fucking smoked it on the ride home with my brother-in-law. And we got like halfway done. The shit tastes gross. And it was at night, and I felt more paranoid than I've ever felt in my life. It felt like every fucking car was a cop. I felt like I was going down hard. You know what I mean? It was fucking crazy. And I was like, yeah, never again. That's fucking, I don't know what the hell was in that shit. Definitely not safe.
Yeah. A lot of kind of salvia. Like a lot of
That's like
heavy
right
duty
up
stuff.
there with the bath salt.
Yeah, that's
Eat someone.
Make you eat somebody, huh? Wow.
Yeah, remember the
Exactly.
dude on the, I think it was in California, wasn't it? A fucking guy
Florida.
on
No, I think
bath
that
salt.
was in Florida.
It
Oh,
was
was
the
it?
corner in
Yeah.
Florida, the guy that ate the guy. Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that Flocka shit too? That Flocka or whatever they call it.
Taco, yeah,
It's like,
and cheese.
that was
Cheese,
making
it was
people
the
all
heroin.
fucking tweakers out, like crazy out in public and shit. There was a bunch of videos of people freaking the fuck out. Like,
Made in bathtubs.
no, it's
Oh
a
my
different
God.
one though. I thought that was called Flocka or something like that.
Yeah, Flacco is another one. There's cheese and Flacco, and the ones that fucking cheese is just heroin that's like really fucking burned down, like stepped on like 30 times. It's like fucking just looks like drywall. And then the other one fucking, yeah, Flacco makes people do the same thing bath salt kind of does. Where like you go crazy. You just like kill people. Get delusional.
I want to know who the first person was that was so fucking hard up
I
to get
was
high.
just
you know-
thinking that
Or
same
when
thing.
I see people punching holes through fences and they try to climb through it on PCP and they're like, and this is supposed to be stronger than that? Let me try some of that shit then and see what the fuck kind of Superman I could become after that. Like, yeah, people are not right in their head. They just want to be fucking invincible. But
Right, but
That should
who was
be
the
it.
first one to go take like a fucking Calgon tablet and think fucking I'm gonna smoke this?
There we are.
I'm
Sorry about that.
an addict. It's somebody who really wanted to get high. They're like, fuck, I need to get high somehow. Let me smoke that shit. Put it on.
It's like the
Well,
first person that's actually smoked the cannabis plant. Like
Yeah.
I'm assuming they started off by maybe smelling it and then eating it or something, but who the fuck was the first person that thought of actually smoking it? They were genius.
Yeah, it's just what you did back then, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Smoke it all, try and see which one's the best.
Yeah, like people are probably smoking like poison ivy and fucking.
Hey, but this
everything.
the kratom shit though is good. It is good. It's just
Is it?
made from a tree leaf. Yeah, it's a kratom tree. It's literally like this big ass tree in Thailand,
Yeah.
and they
Why
go
was it
around
illegal here
chewing the
before?
leaves. It was illegal because I mean, shit, they try to make anything they can illegal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's too many people that can access it. So I think they had to make it legal because it was too easy to put people in jail over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
it
just
was
a
a good
tree
thing.
leaf though. It's nothing. It's literally nothing
Okay.
else. It's just kratom leaf powder.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I mean it's related to coffee, and it has painkiller properties. So like basically, I mean I know people. Look, man, if you're a junkie and anything you put in your mouth, you're gonna take it to get fucked up on. But if you're like me and you use this shit to your advantage, it really helps throughout the day and like with your mood and with like everything. I mean, it's not like meth or like crazy or you know, they got different strains and shit, and they have different effects. The white is the youngest, the green is like half mature, and then the red is like super mature. You know what I mean? And so basically, with that, you know, the youngest is like the most mood uplifting, energetic, and then the red one's supposed to be more dopey, kind of like looking at it like trichomes. You know what I mean? And but if you have problems with your sex drive or your mood, you're going through depression, you're coming off drugs, you're coming off alcohol, you're coming off anything, really, this shit helps. Or if you're sick even, I would imagine it helps you feel better. But I love the shit. So I just wanted to clarify and let you guys know, like, it's just a leaf from a tree, literally. And our government's fucked up and has misinformation. There should be more information on it. Everybody should know this shit's good because it is at every gas station, and there's too many people that are on heroin and fentanyl. So, I mean, I can see a lot of people. I use this stuff instead of hitting up a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So it saves the fuck out of me.
Oh, you got some right there?
Yeah, that's what this is right here. I just wanted to show
yeah.
you this is the white one. It's like it's more like it's like coffee mixed with Vicodin.
You make it into tea, or you just
These are capsules. I don't like the tea. It's nasty. It's like super bitter. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify. I tell you guys, yeah, it works. It's good. One thing I have noticed, I can't feel like it's kind of it's not strong, but the buzz is so prominent when I do smoke weed on it. The weed just kind of intensifies that buzz, and I don't really get the weed. So like that's the one thing I don't like is like there's no point in me smoking weed all day on it. It kind of helps, but I like smoking weed all day. You know what I mean? So that's the one thing. It's like it kind of like combats the weed. I don't know.
Yeah, you lost me there now.
Yeah.
Kinda.
No, it sounds good though. Like it sounds like if it's something that's beneficial to somebody that needs it, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if somebody uses a benefit from it and all that, I'm not against it. I'm just saying for me, you lost me
Yeah.
there. Where
Yeah, when you can't get
I
as
need to
high on the
smoke
weed.
more weed.
Yeah, it's like I'm just
Yeah.
wasting fucking weed at this point. Fuck that. So that being said, I try not to take it as much, you know, just because I like to smoke so much. It's like shit.
Yeah. Good to know. Thanks for the information.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost that time.
Yep.
Dude,
Been that.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I've been tearing that time up.
I went to the fucking dispensary for my wife so she can get some vape carts, and while it was there, I grabbed a pre-roll and it was like $12, and they got it at like $8 because it was some sale or some shit. And I brought it home, and later on that night, I opened it up and I was like, "What the fuck?" I guess they call them dog walkers or something. And I was like, "Where the hell's the rest of the fucking pre-roll?" It looked like they packed a roach. And I put it up against one of my pre-rolls, like 1.5 grams, because theirs was only a 0.5 or even less. And I was like, "Holy fuck! People actually buy a roach off of the dispensaries now?" Because that's all that thing was.
Yeah. They're
Well,
called
You get 4
baby
hits.
Jeters. Baby Jeters are like pretty famous out here. Like, you know, be real shops and shit. Like all of Dr. Greenstone's, they sell Jeters. They're little bats, little baseball bats infused. They're the smallest ones. They're like literally this big, that big. You're buying a pre-roll that big with the
Yeah.
filter. So the filter's like that big too.
Even the 1 gram joints are just 0.7. They're not really 1 gram unless it's a
Yeah.
king size.
But when you take the paper and weigh the paper separately, it's fucking the paper weighs more than 1 gram plus the filter. The Jeter's that big plus the filter. Like,
Yeah.
you got a fucking
that's like the fucking busting a pack of cigarettes up, the singles and shit. You can only get in the fucking shitty ends of town and shit. Somebody busted cutting a joint into threes and shit. Here you go. There you go. What do you got? 50 cent? Right there. Right there. There you go. What
That's
the fuck
fucking
is
funny,
that?
dude.
it is fucking funny. It is.
Oh shit. All right, guys.
One minute to go. See if I can actually get the dead song going here for you guys.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Still here. And now it's playing in my head.
Holy shit, it says there's 62 bucks. Holy cow, you guys are
No
awesome.
kidding.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Red Pill didn't make it in.
He
he's gonna not
said
make
he was flipping the schedule around there.
Yeah, that's right. I was just wondering if he did make it in.
Dead Cynic's in. What's up, Dead Cynic? Cheers to you. And borderline, fire it up tonight or do the work. But I'm glad I hung out for a minute and then fired it up, man. Better to keep her rolling, right?
That's right. WeednerdWorld.
Damn straight.
So, boom, you're a fucking weed nerd. What do you think about the name change as I'm saying happy 420 and getting the damn song going?
I'm into it. I like it.
Right on.
Cheers.
Smoking some space bomb hash right now.
Oh man, I should smoke some hash right now too, and I just made out of a pipe that a fellow weed nerd sent me. That fucking.
Oh man.
Dude, Eagle, I don't know if there's a bunch of chicks around here that watch your show or something, but I swear I get so many comments on the pink shirt. And I don't know if it's because it's pink. I'm pretty sure it's because it says fucking talking shit. And it has all the weed leaves, and they see the weed leaf, and they're like, "Oh, hey, that guy smokes." That's probably why. But
Dude,
I
Eagle,
hope it's
there's a
that
bunch
they're
of
watching the
chicks around
show.
here that watch your show or something, but I
Hold
swear.
on. Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was tripping.
Hoping it's because they watch the show too. All right.
I'm thinking.
First of all, gonna smoke some of this Fagroli double punch, and then I'm gonna smoke it out of this fucking hash, this pipe. You see this fucker boom? How close to that is like that's fucking. That's fucking
Sidecar.
sauce.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's same colors as the old subbies too. The green, purple, and fucking. Yeah. This is like at this point, this is like top of my glass collection right now. I would smash everything else right now and just put this right. Everything sets. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke out of it tonight though. Fucking smoke some hashes.
Yeah.
I love this thing. I really do. I was actually thinking about. I do have like one of them strong cases. You know, I've always used for like transport, but I'm actually thinking about fucking filling it back full of foam just for this bad boy.
You guys think of the ganja goat? You guys listen to it? Mendo dope.
Bunch of times. That was good too.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like the way the goat was rocking out with him, man. It was head bobbing with him. That was freaking awesome, man.
Around, he had like a chain for a leash.
Like a pit bull. Yeah.
I think Bleezy was sitting there chewing on a leaf like a goat the whole fucking video, if you guys noticed.
He was.
Yeah. Cheers, Buddha boy.
Welcome in, Buddha boy.
Going back.
Hey guys,
But
I
Cheers,
can't
Buddha.
find my headphones, so I'm talking to the screen here, or I'll turn on the Bluetooth speaker here in a second. But it's good to see y'all, and good to blaze one up with y'all, and the chat's all lively as well. So everybody, it's nice to see everybody just doing their thing.
Cheers, dude.
Right on, chat.
But
I'm about to go fisticuffs, turn my headphones up. No, for real, I can't hear anything off my left headphone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that Chappelle?
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah. That's fucking. That's fucking
hilarious.
Sorry, guys.
No, I was just laughing. That's funny.
I have 2 pair of headphones, so I don't know what the hell my problem is. I think they migrated. We have another structure. They migrated to the other house.
I'm about to hop off here, guys. It was good chatting with you guys, and yeah, I just wanted to clarify about that kratom stuff because it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not like so yeah, I just want to get that out there.
I heard that,
So-
Gus. I appreciate you sharing. I was listening in the background before I came on, and it all made sense to me.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Peace.
All right, guys. Peace out. Take it easy, Eagle.
Yeah, brother.
I don't guess. Have a great night, man.
See you guys
Later, guys.
later.
Well, he's got the door open. I'm going to follow him out. So I
All
will
right,
see you
then.
guys on the flip side.
All right, Amanda.
Peace.
Nice seeing you.
All right, man.
Later.
Later.
Just not it.
Miranda Family Farms rocks.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's bad. Boy, that last hit, it made my eyes water. It made my nose run. I had to take a drink of water. Oh my goodness. Beat me up.
It's fucking pretty tasty. Got a little smiley going on me over here. The double punch over here. So how do you think that fucking Jack Skellington would be for an extract if it's that stony as a flower? It must it'd probably have a hell of an impact fucking as an extract there.
It's supposed to be one of the good washers too. That and Space Bomb were supposed to be really good to wash.
It is almost wash season for me too, man. I'm long overdue.
Yeah, me too. I got my ice made. I just gotta get some time.
I appreciate the fact that you're a fucking ice maker too. Ah, yeah, that's with you. Homemade ice lasts so much longer in the wash, and you know what kind of quality of water you're getting.
Yeah. You know, a homeless guy didn't take a piss in it. It's great.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a plus as well. That makes me not want to be able to buy store-bought ice.
Yeah.
Well, I got a water station out here in the desert that we go to, and it's basically set up in the middle of a parking lot. And you go up there and you fill up your 5-gallon jugs, and it has an ice machine. It makes the RO water ice. So that's really freaking awesome. So whenever
What do the cubes look
we would
like?
be, what's that?
What do the cubes look like? What style is the ice? Is it like hollow rectangles, or is it like half moons or bells, or like
I think they're
cylinders?
squares. I think they're like squares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nice because when I would fill up the water jug, I'd always fill that thing up with ice and then stick it under the water until it was full. That way I'd have nice clean water for everybody to drink.
Yeah. Be cold right away too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be badass though to have like a hotel size like fucking ice machine in your washroom and shit? Every time you need it, just fucking go over there, big old scoop.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that'd be fucking pretty sweet.
Actually,
You know,
I tried that. I got one from the Marriott that they were replacing, and the problem with that is that you have to have a water chiller, or it actually won't make the ice. So you got to get the whole chiller system for it.
It's funny you say that. My ice maker that I use, I have to put cold water in, or else it takes forever to make the ice. Yes, I have to refrigerate the water and then fill it up with that.
it's got to be well on its way.
Zamboni, they use hot water though.
Zamboni's already got ice made though.
I guess, yeah, it's coating the ice or whatever. But isn't it?
That's cheat. That's cheating, Smiley.
Hot water has less oxygen, so it freezes faster. I thought was the whole gig on that.
The evaporation rate has something to do with it too, for making ice hot. But the way my ice maker works doesn't work on the same principle as a freezer, right? It's got like brass, like cow udders that stick in the water, and that passes the freon through the udders, and that makes a bell around it, and then the tray dumps all the water out, and the cubes slide off. The cubes get caught in like a French fry basket, and the water runs through because it's a basket. So yeah, it's got to be cold or it doesn't work.
So if it's not the right temperature, you just get shells of ice cubes, right?
You just get little like smaller ice cubes, and then by the time you get your next set of ice cubes ready, these ones are already melted and back into the warm water. So the water reservoir is underneath it, so it's going to be full of cold water, and the basket's going to be catching your ice. It's yeah.
How big of one do you got? Is it a countertop or what?
It's a countertop, yeah. It makes like 9 cubes at a time. It takes me 4 days to fill up my freezer with ice. But I got like a
Wow.
big Rubbermaid tote in there that I fill up.
I got a gazillion fucking trays.
You got a
Gazillion
bunch of
fucking
trays.
trays.
I tried a
Oh,
bunch of different styles of trays, and the fucking hassle of twisting a
got
million trays worth of ice out is like, you know what?
fucking gallon of water I go over there with, fucking fill them all up in a garbage bag. I empty them all into a
Yeah.
garbage bag. Set them to the side, refill. But it's so worth it. Actually, at one point, fucking tried different sizes. I had these ice cubes that I bought them for July. They were star shaped. I'm like, yeah, those are perfect. They'll spin around in there, tear them fucking bugs up. You know what I mean? Perfect little gears. I even fill them fuckers up, man. Fuck yeah. I don't give a shit. Fill hold ice when it's hash time or make ice. It's getting filled with stuff in there. Fucking kids hate it. Lexi hates that fucking time. Fucking, I'm like, freezer's got to be cleaned out. All that shit's got to go. Taking it right down to fucking empty, man. You need the fucking ice space. Make it. It's time to take care of some hair. All right, all right.
I had a buddy that just put together a hash lab, and he filled up a garbage bag full of ice. He said, I think I got enough. I said, you never have enough. He goes, yeah, but I mean, I've got like way over enough. I was like, all right. The next day, he was like, yeah, I totally ran out of ice. I just laughed at him. So you never have enough ice. It doesn't matter how much you have. It's not enough.
With that, 2,000% right there. Yeah. As soon as you think you got enough, buy fucking 10% more.
Yeah.
That's when you got to do another run or what?
Yeah.
I would rather. I don't think I've ever been that prepared to where I've had enough ice to where the ice won. You know what I mean? Usually it's like I've had to go get ice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just.
You got to look at it
depleted.
like firewood. You don't get firewood for what you need for this year. You got firewood for like 3 years in case this year's really, really bad. It's the opposite for hash. You want that much ice in case it's washing really, really good and you want to keep going.
Yeah, that's what
There's
I
that
was
time.
thinking. It's like that one night when you guys were doing it, Eagle, it kept going, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I
It just kept
after I
going.
got off for another 4 hours and shit.
Yeah.
But
That's why I stopped. I ran out of ice.
there we go, right there. Subject to running out of ice. I think I actually did too later on before. At that point, when I run out of ice, it's just like meant to be. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, fucking. I'm being told to stop. I'm out of ice. I'm out of ammo. It's time to fucking rest and shit.
So what is the best size ice or shape?
Just the more solid, the better. Yeah. Some of the ice that you get, the square ones especially, is it like a solid cube, Johnny, or is it like the McDonald's style hollow? You don't want the
they're
hollow one. You
yeah,
want
they're
the
solid
weight.
cubes.
Yeah, if it's a solid cube, you're in the money.
Yeah. And I like the fact that it's at the water station, so it's actually getting RO water to fill it up.
Yeah.
Same water that I put into my plants and I drink, you know. So It's good enough
one of
for
them
me.
things. You just want a good temperature. You can actually get it too cold, I think. Too much ice, too cold. I think the trichome starts actually sticking to the ice at some point. You get that shit too cold and too much ice. I really believe that's a thing. That's why it doesn't come till the next wash. At some point, you can go at gentle first wash, hardly get a lot, whatever. I think it's because it's super cold and they just stick to the fucking ice cubes at some point in the first. If you get it cold, too cold, I think that's totally a thing. I think there's a nice temperature range here between, maybe 38, 40, just over freezing, not freezing though.
I like to run about 3 degrees Celsius, 0 to 3 degrees Celsius is my window. I see 4, 5, 6. I start adding ice.
Really can't. It's been a while since I've had just a hash ridden joint. That skull lasted me a minute, man. I think that last wash, all in all, it was like eight ounces or something like that between all the usable good stuff. And I carried for a minute, man. I gave away quite a bit of it, but I threw that on jugs like it was fucking Christmas for a long time. As I'm wasting this one, smoldering away.
Hey, I'm gonna check out too, man. It's about that time. So I see the morning crew checking in though. GGB.
Gotta say good morning to Chicha. She just
Right.
popped in.
Good to see Buddha Boy, Boom Farms, Johnny, SoCal, Green Fingers, Eagle.
Take it easy, Smiley. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Have a good night,
Peace and
man.
love, brother.
Peace, man.
I'm gonna pop out too, guys. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. It's been a while. Have a good one,
Hey,
everybody.
Boone.
Night. Have a
Peace,
good one,
man.
Buddha Boy. Peace.
Later, bro.
Careful.
Johnny,
Peace, man.
Eagle, Green Finger, SoCal, everybody in chat, Chicha, morning crew. Later, guys.
Have a good one.
Later, boom. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, I think it's time. It's time.
I think that's kind of like a leprechaun move, really. That's not a smiley move. That's more of a leopard. It's just like wham.
Yeah, that's like a little. Yeah, exactly. You got it right on the nose. I can't see nothing.
SoCal's got his own little move. He's got
His own
there.
little.
That's a good.
He's definitely perfecting it.
Good to see you, Buddha Boy.
Mhm.
How you
Hey,
been?
Johnny.
How you
Oh, you
doing?
know, hey, it's practically winter here now, so it's like, you still got a lot to do, and it's I don't think there's going to be any Indian summer this year. It's pretty mild though, so it's enjoyable still.
That's good.
Getting
You got a lot of
one slight-
prepping.
Getting a little bit of one here in Michigan, man. We had, well, tomorrow it'll be almost 80, 77 here where I'm at. I'll take that
Oh,
for
cow.
this time of year. And then I believe they forecasted 70s for our next week as well. So I think that's as close as we're gonna get is for here, anyways, to the Indian summer. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I've got some outdoor shit fucking planned. Some shit I need to straighten up outdoors. Fucking, I'll take what I can get of that little piece of Indian summer. I'm sad that you're not getting one there though.
Autumn is my favorite time of the year, in spirit, especially when I was younger and a little more just, just slowed down with nature. So yeah, for sure. I get romantic, but when it's reduced to like 3 weeks, oh, it's 84 there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Hawaii. it just makes you feel like, you need to slow down enough to appreciate it. So, but times I did go out, I did enjoy them. I liked what I grew outside. I grew some weed outside just vegging, and I liked the plants, and some of them I liked just them growing there indefinitely just because they were growing outside. I wasn't speeding them along and stuff. I like it when, you just get going with the flow of the season.
I'm willing to bet I've got some accidental seeds growing outside now that I think about it. Just happened to think about that. Because, yeah, whatever. I remember me mentioning I had the mail outside, and I was he was starting to flower out there, and I was gonna grab that. Well, whatever. Life goes on, and I never had the opportunity to grab that. And then I just the other day noticed a few feet away that there was one of those stragglers I was talking about that kind of just reproduced and was flowering out, a little nature's gift there. But I think
Little
that
volunteer.
nature's gift is close enough to be pollinated by that male that was trying to survive right there. So I think that could be just like a nature's cross right there. You know what I mean? The one that
Oh,
fought
how cool.
out and yeah, I think there's going to be some beans in that. It's a 6-shooter, which is already like a clusterfuck of seeds. It's like like all the hype that you can imagine in there. It's like Wi-Fi. It's got the cookie in there. It's got a bunch of shit in there. But it's a good one, and now it's got a little bit of something extra in there. Now it's got the Columbia mail. It's got Columbia mail. Now it's smacked with the Columbia mail if it's got seeds. So that'll be interesting. I'm not now. Now I'm gonna watch that gal. Make sure she's properly taken care of to see if there is seed in there. It'd be fun.
Earlier this week, Eagle, it was probably about 38 degrees in the daytime and maybe like 24 degrees at night. And I looked at a little soil pile, kind of this bed that I'm going to make into some type of like, maybe vegetable bed, recycling some old soil. But there was a little seedling in there, and I looked at it and it was still alive. It had been it had survived, definitely in the 20s many, many times. And I looked at it just the day before it snowed, just a couple days ago, and it kind of looked like it was giving up the ghost. But what I found, if you go to like transplant one of those things and think, oh, I'm going to take this little baby inside and warm it up and, give it a good life. From my experience, sometimes they just come inside and die. And maybe they were just at a homeostasis, So that's my little story. But you guys must have had some neat, it's harvest time, so we all have some harvest stories. The one thing I'll tell you is that I get a little sad when the configuration of the room changes too much. Like some of my favorite plants kind of get dashed out of the mix, and maybe I didn't get a clone of them, or things are going at their own pace. Maybe I'm not managing things, but it's like this. I certainly tune in to when it's very nice. The few times that it's very nice, I tune into it. Oh yeah.
Part of the whole. Yeah.
Numbers have been back lately. Paying attention.
Well, do you got things you need to get done, Eagle? There.
Oh, definitely. That's not why I brought it up. But yeah,
Okay, well, I'm just wondering because I know you got stuff you need to get finished.
No, I just happened to. It's weird because like when they come in this in particular way, I happen to look up and see it on the monitor. I happen to look down. My phone happened to be lit up 444. You know what I mean? It was obviously noticeable. So it just was audible. It was just audible.
Right on.
As I was
Right on.
noticing.
Hell
On the fours. It's a good noticeable number.
That one in particular usually means that there's somebody special from kind of watching over you and letting you know that you're in the right path. You're on the right path there. Things are gonna work
That's right.
out.
That's comforting. You know,
Yeah,
yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you something. So, yeah.
being on the right path, with the right people, doing the right things, having a good time, growing, educating one another, encouraging one another, you know, healing, feeling, not dealing.
Very love, man. The love.
Anyway, I just came to say hi to you guys and just touch base with you, but I reckon I'll probably be seeing you here anytime soon here in the wormhole / Nerdville or whatever it is.
Weed Nerd World.
WeednerdWorld, brother.
No,
All right.
To be honest with you, that's the third change for this portion of the show, and it's still not hitting for me either. But I still like it. I'm not changing it again, but it takes
It's
a little
good.
bit getting used to. It's gonna take a little getting used to. But
It's
a
just
go.
because there's 3 words instead of 2.
Somebody was I was talking to him the other day, and it was about the show there. They kind of said, some cool wasn't, I wasn't necessarily around during that time. Didn't grow a lot of the gear. And I was like, well, that's cool, but it isn't about that, it's about the passion of growing and, seeing other people grow. And what I forgot to say is, you know, you may have not been a part of then, you may have not grown that, but you are a part of this thing. So by all rights, you're a weed nerd, if you like to admit it or not. You know what I mean? You are by definition a weed nerd. So,
By default.
so
Yes.
Well, it's a good group of people, I have to say. I was familiar with the genetics, but really how I knew Subcool, and maybe I've mentioned this before, is from the book Dank, the photographs, and the stories, because the information that he passed on was so anecdotal and first person. And, he got this from Vic High, this from this guy. He had a lot of respect for me from the get-go, and he came under the radar. The few times I smoked TGA weed, it was really tasty and smelled unlike anything else that was going around the circle. So that also got my attention as well.
that one's so hard to find. Shit, I remember the last time I could find a copy of the original Dank. It was like
That's right.
$200. It was like $200 for original copy of it. Out there, there's only so many that was correct. I actually tried to get one for the longest time. It's just tough. It's tough to get one. Got one here. Very lucky. Very lucky. Hell yeah.
It's inspiring. It inspires people to do their own exploration. It's like from a botanical or almost hobbyist perspective. I know he gives the stories, but the way he takes the pictures are like you would see like in a botanical journal, or he was a great photographer. That's no accident. And he could obviously see things that a breeder, it would be beneficial for somebody to see. He was sensitive to those things. That's obvious. So it's like this, as somebody who kind of, photography is a hobby, of course we do our Instagram and everything. I just say nothing but respect towards somebody who, went out there and published a book that is very unique even by today's standards.
So do miss that cat. I was a little bummed to see not as many celebrations this year for his birthday. There was a bunch of them last. not so many this year. You know, it's kind of one of the reasons why, even though, I personally chose to. I thought about doing another big show this year for him, but that was one of the reasons I did change the title of the show on his birthday. Was a little kind of way to remember him without
Tribute.
having to say it, right? And I went to all the people I thought it would matter and discussed it with them before I did it. And so, but yeah, it seemed like the memory is fading fast, and that's one of the reasons for the change was to help, keep it a daily reminder of who helped us, start this plan, this thing, whatever. But I do miss that cat. You know, he is the one that started this mess.
Well, he's an amazing force, and personality to have that much legend beyond just shows, the force of his personality.
Yeah, he had such an energy to him.
He was rock star, like the definition of rock star. He was like
He made
that
you
was
feel
him.
like you just talked to a rock star. As many times I talked to that cat, I always felt like when I got off the phone with him, like I had just like talked to a rock star. He just had that,
Yeah.
you know. Cheers to him. I know he's fucking digging what we're doing. So proud of what he started. Proud to see it's went as far, as it has. That's what when I talked to Mendo Dope. Kind of funny, they just put out the Weed Nerd Nation. You know what I mean? But I even told them, I'm like, with all due respect, man, we're a nation for sure, strong too. But when we're worldwide now, we're worldwide. We can't deny that fact. We've got weed nerds everywhere. It's appropriate, I think.
Well,
Oh,
the people over at Grow Room 420 are pretty cool, but they talk about Subcool just as much as any US based show. So I'm just saying the influence is there.
well, proud.
At any rate, maybe we're winding things down, hey?
Yeah, we should need to
It's
get
all
some
up on
stuff done.
all on the
But
boss.
always
It's good
appreciate
seeing
you
you.
guys popping in.
Be seeing you in the near future, no doubt. So peace and love to everybody, and prosperity and healing and all that stuff. More battles to come. Get out of the way of the blade.
I can tell in your eyes you're a little further down your healing path, my friend. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, I like to take time myself. I'm kind of like a plant that if you want to like have it reach its potential, sometimes you set it out in the woods and let it do its thing, and it comes back like triple time, happy as hell.
Hey, I totally respect that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to appreciate what you had, what you were given in your lifetime, and there's no rush in that. No rush in that.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's all gonna come to you, the good and the bad. Don't. You got to get out of the way of some of it, but it's like this. Sometimes you just savor it. If you go for a walk and you think of a good friend, and that good friend is no longer with you, well, you know what? Or you're driving down the road and you kind of feel like he's there with you. Well, that's a very personal thing, but that's also a spiritual thing. So, and healing and evolving as a personality all involve that type of sensitivity and those moments. So anyway, I hope everybody takes the time to reflect in this changing of the seasons, just on the passage of time, but the good things as well. There's a lot of good memories from this time of the year. It's a dynamic time.
Most definitely. Thank you for sharing that, Booty Boy. That was awesome.
Anyway,
Love this.
I think I'm gonna just check out. Yo.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Booty Boy.
Thank you
All
for
right.
popping in, man. Always an honor.
All right. Love you guys. So we're out of here.
Too, man.
Yep. Peace.
I always love this time of year myself, the fall, the beautiful time for change, the beautiful change that comes this time of year. I'm looking forward to seeing what the colors in the fall brings myself. So
Yeah, this is actually some of the best times out here in the desert because it's not blistering hot. You can actually go outside. If you wanted to put your feet in the sand, you could without getting cooked.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer the heat. I'm not down with
put your feet in the sand for too long, Johnny, you'll grow roots.
That's right. That's right. All right, then. Eagle, I'm going to slip on out of this Weed Nerd World conversation as well. And appreciate it. Big love to you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Green fingers. Always good to see you, man. All right, man. See you guys later. Chat. I'll hop on there in a second. Later.
See you, Johnny. Love you, brother. Take care.
Good night, man.
Talk to you soon. Green fingers.
WeednerdWorld, man. We did it. His name lives on. It will forever. You know? That's what we're here for. Keep a legacy. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Have an amazing day, man.
All right. You
Talk
too,
to
man.
you tomorrow. Love it. Well, with that being said, that it ties up this episode. 486. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out, tuning in, not giving up on this dream. I can't tell you how much that shit means. Because I'm not giving up on it tonight. So that being said, madams, I'm sure there's a little both out there. What the hell? Go out with this song. It'll talk my shit. How many times you guys heard me say that shit? That being said, let's get these rolling. Some cool, D's House ain't Mama Law 710, Skirt Girl 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG89, Unplugged 705, Medical, McCullough, Cuddy, Rick T, The Route, Gold, the 9G207, Fabian Selena, Saves Not Here, Tom Spook, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi Girls, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Gooder, Songman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Full Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, James Stevens, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Hats Fan 420, Bio Ninja, Dirt Road Dude, Ken Sheba, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Post Lightyear, Acetone, 710, Camille, Candy Queen Genetics, Sammy Tanazi, Bloomberg, Dirt Man Dan, Keith the Black Sales, Mr. Rosso, Sunpreme Birds, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff, Soul Root, Small Tube, Tyler, Foxy Buds, North Michigan, Micro, Ouija Bud, Sub T Roy, Big Jar Grows, JC, Modern Genetics, OK, Weeder, John Last, PPJ15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfection, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Tank Grower, DOA Grow Men's, Miss You Brother, Miss Nudie Grows, I Grew Some Johnny Cannon Seeds, Future Shootout, Snotty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Group, Club 425, Spy, Aldrich 25, Miss Man T, Sue Moon, Full Grower, Cannon Crate, Loki Grows, This Guy Burton 7979, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws, Lulu Ultras, President Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grows, Big Jar Grows again. Did you really want for life? Way back farmers, D Block, MMP Nations, Creations, and Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sicky Rob, Big Dick 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 1961, Manawani VG3, The Green Clay, J&K, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany, Tyler, Tuesday, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, VG Crazy for You, BG, WG420, Dr. Boswell, Cryptum OG, Arthur Centimania, Arthur, Just Space 420, Beast Coast 420, Sir Hal, Trade Alone, Keep It Real, Haggerton 420, Subs Up and Audit Everywhere, BC, Double D, Gross, Bingus, Green Puffin Man. Alex Boyd, Chef Life, School of Crop, because I love it. Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Randy Family Farms, Page Farms, Meow Flower, Brian Henderson, Green 13, Noob Sale on Lynn, Stevie Michael, Pondrick, Cinder, Michigan Native, Mary Jane's Red Garden, Streamer 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pops, Mr. Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger Jones, and Grow, Papa G Grows, Raz Amy, Grow Grows, Cast, Grow From Your Heart Podcast, Lily Luna, Green Bed Black, Jeremiah Miranda, Sony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Soil, Jason Iso, P. Win, David Kobe, Mason 66, Stu, Scroggy Mix, Scroggington, Kaylee Grows, Kaylee Burrows, Chad Brad, Family Farm, Folly Pete, Kevin Joji, Mike Concho, Jay Huggins, UTA, Gree Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Season, Organic Corn Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Sargest, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy. I'm gonna have to call it that way. Go Kings. Hey, Kings. 311 mix up Kinder Grows, Evergreen Hayes, 3 G Friends, Tree MMJ, Matt S, A Vault, Dragonfly Beat, Justin Meds, Travis Walls, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blesco Seed, Shenandoah Gas, Best of Light, John Smith, Tommy Turco, Smoke Green, Raz, Papa Little, Soul Roll, Spiky Pilots, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, Indo 11, FUD, Shark Pulley, 989, Bob Brown, Solomon Garner, Stoner Nation 420, Joe White, Bugs 1313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Meyer, Jamid, The Chat, Mr. Manny D, Dr. DGC, Jeff, Starter 11, Dutch Grows 420, Scallywag 420, Steel Bull 1, Bendigo 1, Empire Break, Go for Rolly, Lossley, Liam Mass, Andy Danko, Lee, B-Bear Selling, Allie Noble, CK, Trump, Jim Dad, Looney Jester, Smoke the West, Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter Goes, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert, Hazleton, Cora, Mr. Corey, Double Tap Firearms, Mr. Green Thumb, Bum, 420, 808, Rooting Prospects, Cannon Bus Driver, Hate Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Ben, TM 42696, Rudy Nuts, Hammered E-Dales, Dr. Scrambles, BB, Moonrocks, GHF Double J, Bio Green, Self Grower, Hank Safety 420, OGKP, Ganja Nana, Your Mama, Georgia Joy, Roy Rodriguez, Speed Growing, Nature's West Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soy for Life, Bully for Life, the Jeff Rose 42069, Beat 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn My Big Ted's Test, Jeff, the Roofer Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock 420, Boom Farms was here tonight, Charlie Farm 420, Aldrich 25, Smiley's Garden, James D, JD's, Miss D's Nugs, Smoking Grow, Frazier, Real Koski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Pharmacy, Ball 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Stamps, DTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Dever, Mike Dever, Sergeant Pepper 420 was here. Sorry, Kenny Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Medical, MJ Budswell, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dank Man 420, Dank Man, Red Set of Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Growers, Major General 420, Army American one, W Digger 714, Sharates, Kitty O's, the next Fountain Scotch, ready to hit that hot fire, Chris Mertz, Ian Save, Robbie Sergeant Live, Hip and Fake Camp, Finger Lakes, Finest, Ridge Patch, Doge and Rude, Southern BT Growers, Choose Medical, Jared Dare, Plus One, Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian, Team Up, Team Erickson, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, Team Wayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Eucalyptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest, Ross Kai Paul, Lemon Hoko, Trent, Ritas, Judas, She Like, 420, Grantman, and Mary Bound, Sammy Sinos, 9 Inch Colas, Chris Moo, DK Trades, Division Creator, Guru, Kind Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wire, Dan the Indoor Man, Grow Me Homies, Hamilton Groans, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Canifly, PA, Issue Hustle, Fred Dark, Carlos North, Arizona Beer Girl 420, No Sellout, Jesse White, Costain, Yeti, Invert Genetics, So J, Vixen, Robin, Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercreek, C Dub from NorCal. Sorry, boys, I just can't fucking roll with this. I can't do that with them. James Buttercrumb, T-Dub for Bernard Kev, the Pharmacy Back Deadheads, Okie 616, Curtis Mayhem, Mallory, Marjay, Rick Heyman, Stephanie, Dorian, 10 Seeds, Fab Carriers, Cave, Mike Rubles, the Drew Bay 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Move, Hope Coast, 719, Bake with Shake, Babies in Chat, Old Smoke, PWC, Grown Buds, Lord Wash, Mr. Wee Blunt, Old School, Grower, Chad Westport, Hunter, Grove, Florida Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pungent Sound Seeds, follow his backup accounts. He does have one. Check. I'll try to post that later, but his main account did get deleted. Sorry, Puget Sound Seeds. Please put it in the comment sections down below. Goliath Grower, Richard T. Chrissy Wannabe, Mr. Soul Food, Spectrum, Gone God, Laurie Hanson, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Kindly, Pimp Dandy, Pimp Jam McMody Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and You, I'm Going Well, Canadian Restore, Polar Dirt, Farmer, Paul Wright, Scepter, Humble Farm, Sannery Farm, Seldom Seen, No Park Garden, Tail 9782, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Michael Slave, Hafner, James McDizzle, Medically Sick, KGB, Robert, Mr. Green Fingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Random, Monkey Balls, Andrew, Chaplin, Bobby Lynn, Means, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tony Like Baloney, Bill S., Mr. Wee Piece, Tater Delicious, Minty Country Roots, You're on Fire tonight, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Tina 101, Bugs of the Hazard, Rich Club 14, Bearded B-Man Farm 616, and all up north, Max Ruby. Timothy McDavis, Neo, Justin Beats, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Seals, Kimba 03, Turk Farming, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latino, Skater Country, Mr. Speed, Wolf Steve, Firesaw, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob, White Feather Grows, Burning Shroom, Stone Grows, Saint, K-Man Grows, BX Gunner 81, Smith, Dude Grows, Sean McCann, Jay Monks, Dank, Agenda, Walla Walla, Canna Grow, Fall Dog, Huron, Cannabis Council, List Paris, Rockaway, Justice Smith, 420 Wind, Fresh Grove, Thriving Earns, Highbow, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Grown, for Love for the Plant, Argo, American, Spot Poker, Unfrozen from Caveman, Hawaiian Side, Surf Craft, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Tank, Brownie, Stan G, Elliot, Harkness, Missing Flavor, Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Style, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green, 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz, Indica Doctor, MJ, Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, These Bags, Jones, Star, Shotgun Willie, Dank Yoda, Jay Simmons, True Bro, Rose, Clackamas, Food, DJ Conley, Aaron the Growler, 1978, Michigan Grow Buds, Your Boy, Rogo, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackamas, 420, Stinky Colas, Dylan, Cypher, PFC Farm, Chowski Garden, Sun Road, 707, J.A. Drove, J420, Cascadian, Grow, C-Toads, A, 4 Plants, 8, We Words, Captain Frog, Skunky Buds, Hobbs Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee, Live, and Gasser Tempe, Andy N, D, Urge, Green Junior, Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11, Bindu Bugs, Michael Ross, Plenty. Wild Bobby, Sean Pitts, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Snug, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorials, Dub T Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Dog with the Hut, 420, Buck Chivo Band, GR 420, Community Videos, Detroit River at Lewis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captain Bob, and Chuck Bob 13, Bane Grill 420, Cookie Scoop, Jay Kendricks, In for the Grill, Move Watts. Jumping ahead there, all backwards, all good. Salman Scan, Adam Skankin, Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganjas, Roach, Kazoo, Burning Shrooms. This link is sinking. Angel Studios, MG, 420 Grow Tent, Paul Giella, John Fleming, Dankovic, Fibro Flower, Pauly P, Seldom Machine, Elevated, Lenny Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Pollock, Richard Tulsa, Dan J, Earth Friendly, Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, fuck all that beat. The Misfit, Grow Jason Line, 512, Snake Eyes, Northern, 446, Jason Grayson, Soner Baker, MD, Sony Creek, Russ Sonic, Fringe Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Hurricane, Freebird, Mogor, Manny Guard, Survival, Simple Man, Survival One Time, Tim Blink, South Coast Tronic, C Fat, Calero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Jason Lyon, 512 again, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Hayes, Steve Speaks, JR Reed, Randy K, TCDR, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you the last few days. Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farming, Randy Grundy, Piff 1000. Yeah, I knew you was on the list. Ace Moon 3223. Wake up, Captain Freedom B. Puffer Smiles 15 digit. Michigan Gouge Blue Fred G. Super Bob to the house. Broski 808. Weekend at Berkeley's. K Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style, Organic Sippy, I Medic, Honors. K-Hell, Neon Flower, Brand Blue, Todd Hendricks, Newton, K&T, Chris D, True Serum, Bolton, Full, Natty Dreads, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul, Homegrown, or Ancient Soul Grown, no home in front of that, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Ken Health and Happiness, Preserve 215, Clap, Low Cut, Abbott, Chenry, Mo, Manic Man, Brass, Benji, Helen, Huge, Janus, James Steve, Atomic Smooth, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Flower, 420, Lobster Brush, bro. Mother Tree Maid, Red Pill. Hopefully you're gonna be well at that doctor visit the next couple days. Roll boy, Aesthetic, Shannon Gibbons, Ruha, Rick W. Comfortably numb one smoke away. The 840 show, Richard Lamb, Red Pill 710 once again. Greg Adams, Pursuit, K Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, Entourage Spec, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith Farmer, French Willard, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Graves, Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4P Funk, Nick T, Don Reese, What About Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, B. Doug Lee, James Chung, Charge Gross 818, John Wayne, Carolina Root, Sister Golden here, Dana, El Dangarino, KNF Gardens, Blank 1030, Choose One, Only Feet Farmer, James Crypto, Go, Richard James, HIP Grow, James Shavine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Grow, Top Floor Genetics, Full Vision 420, Can 2 Cannabis, Jess Fisher, My Dog Nelly, Rooster Farms, Alex Hardy, Hardy Gear, Meddy Cropper, Daniel Gross, Photos, Mitten Grown Bed, Sunrise Grows, Lexi, Brittany, Coo, my baby girls, I love you girls now. More than ever. No Limit 916, Grumpy Toad, Alchemist, Canamix, Soilborn Addiction, Roz, Joe, Alex C, Dirty Ord, Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Sarge Gross 818, Blaze Dilly, Fried Piper, Perpetual, Eagle Proud Warrior, Sailor Smiles 4, you, Frank Osada, The Dank Duchess, Kino, Kelly Maxwell, Captain 420, Frank Osada again, St. Fact, What About Bobby, Justin Pop Shroom, Sean Gorski, Jen Doe, Dungeon Gangsta, THC4, PTSD, Terry Barrington, Honcho Grown, Swamp Can, Calero, Canabinka, Best of because Mr. Fanny D, Canafire, 428 V Normal, Frank Guerrero, Bear Free, J Brent, CK, Brown Guy 420, Packager 420, Burning Tree Main, EA, Gray Sun Bro 207, Hydro Daily, Hemp with Gigi, Jamie Reeve, Supreme Grade, Sony Rockefeller, Canvas, Caveman, Cannabis, Fruit City said, Hawaii Sustainable, Midnight Roots Dead, Cynic was in the house tonight, Knuckles, Michael P, Polly B, Quick, Be Nimble, but E Kilowatts, Michael D, 4889, Disbanded Brothers, Masilia, Matt Joseph, Grace Medicine, RX, Keith and Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American Cannabis, 411, Freedom of Speed, Dr. Joints with These Trees, Ganja Sudoku, 710 is Oil Upside Down, Victoria, What About Bob, Sacred Garden, Gus Rose, Slick Freak 8, Dog Pounds, Dave, C. Lewis, Amu Watts, Cassine Yeti, Ed Brin, Evan Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Turds, Christopher 54, Last Predator, Matthew, SoCal, Sioux, Illinois, Melon, Hitsu, Illinois, Man Meter, Jig Bruce, Genetics, Dark Horse Genetics, Stoner Dude, Joel and Jen from North Star Genetics, talk about you guys tonight. Great people, that's why. Carol Ann, Mr. Cry PTA, Mr. B, 13 Lil, Brew Beyond Perfection, XX Elite, GPXX, Uncle Storm, Dude, Crispy Treat Kitchen, Growers Paradise, LAD Grown, I see the Decoy Bacon, Mr. Scotto, Fresh Bake One, J. Ellen, Big Five Grows, Jolly Canna, Australian Grown, Jucka, 420 Gardens, Daniel, Phil, Mr. Nowhere Man, Selling, Sally, Silly, Seashells, Mike, Steve, 562, Ganja, James Crystal, Green Ghost, Genetics, Zen, Solo, Pete, Benson, Astro Charles, Tiva Smurf, 4GTCA, Bush Doctor, Dirty Hole Gardens, TK, James G. Weaver, Grow Ohms, Corey Gagnon, Green Hill Farms, Hillbilly Herbs, Tasty Worm Turd, Skunky Brewster, YDF, Larry OG, Boss Farm, Spartan Grown, Johnny, Green Thumb 710, Michigan Wildflower 710, Seldom C, Gambler, Todd O'Connor. I still don't know what the fuck I wrote down there. Oh, sorry. DP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Primo, Equilibrium Genetics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crop, Stupid Trucker, eBay, Bud Tender, The Glass Girl 420, Grow, Ted Nugs, Matt, Javine. I think I actually got you on there twice. Greg Craig 77, Ted Nubbs, Skinner, Skunk 8, Glassworks, Beast Mode 347, Mike Atomic Skier, JMC 182, Justin Gucci, Webcam dot. You know the fuck you are, fucker. That's 2 alerts. Dan Stoney, Baby fucking fat, maybe. I'm guessing Jay Cooter, Piff 1000, just because I thought I missed you. Dan Stoney, and last but not least, Weedness 207. One way or another, these people have either tuned in, contributing to the show. One way or another, I am grateful, as you should be grateful for whatever is great in your life every day. Be verbal about it. Let it spread. Put it in the ether. I love you guys. You guys know the routine. If this is the end of your day, your journey, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, please take time out for a little bit of self-love. Charge your battery so you can get out there and do something nice for somebody. Can't love others until you love yourself. And that is a fact. You have to have it to get it. So take time, charge your batteries before you start your day. Have an amazing day. But moreover, don't forget to try to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. Phone calls, hellos, eye contacts. Just make that positive connection with somebody today. With that being said, have an amazing day. I love you guys. I will see you this Saturday evening, morning, however you want to look at it. Thank you guys for your time. I am grateful for